We are here today with Cyril Jeet Gupta. Cyril, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Mike. It's always a pleasure. Good to have you on the call today.
Cyril, today we're going to be talking about something that's really interesting, and it's about social media. It's about getting traffic from social media and actually getting people to engage with you, which is something that can be really hard, especially nowadays when there's just so much going on in the world. Trying to get something that you can actually engage with people and do it in a way that actually gets them to do what you want them to do, which is potentially go to your links, buy from you, whether it's affiliate offers or etc. I know that you've come out with a really neat software to fix this. I'm going to read off the headline here. It says, "Go from invisible to unstoppable. Explode your social media reach and generate more business online with the ultimate AI cheat code." So, what's this all about, Cyril, and why should we be excited?
Absolutely. So, Mike, this is an all-new tool that I'm gonna release. In fact, it's called Engagi, and this is something that I've been wanting to create, or I wished we had from a long time, and now AI has made it possible. So, I'll tell you the problem it solves. Now, you know that to grow on social media, whether it's X, whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or any other social network, you got to do two things. First, you got to create great quality content. And second, you need to be out there interacting with a lot of people every day, telling them about your product, telling them about your services, and also replying to the messages. If they make a post, you have to say something that is relevant, that's contextual, and that is absolutely authentic and interesting. So doing that is the only way to grow your social media presence, reach, influence. And if you do that enough, you will definitely have a good presence in the social world. And then you can get more clients because more people will see your posts, and you can also establish really strong connections with the top influencers, the top people in your niche. And also you have a chance to be in front of the audience of the top creators. So let's say we are in the internet marketing industry. So I would like to interact all day on posts from all the top people so that their audience will see me. And if I have something interesting to say, if I have something really good to say, they will come to my profile there and we can connect and they can follow me. So it's doing everything that you need to do to grow on social media, which is reach, influence, get you more subscribers, get you in front of the people that matter. But the problem is it takes a lot of work. So I've always been trying to grow my social media profiles. I've had a X profile for the longest time. I've had Facebook, I've had social media, YouTube channels and everything. And I've had limited success. I do a great job on YouTube, but not so much on other networks because then I have to sit there on the computer trying to find responses, trying to interact with people, and it takes hours and hours. And then I can't code, then I can't do my work, I
Like
can't
a
do my
full-time
business.
job, just trying to engage with people. Like I'm like you. I just don't have the time to do it. I know that I could get my face and my name and my brand in front of a lot more people, and people get curious about what I'm saying, click on my link, maybe go and check out what I'm promoting, and not even have to necessarily be like, I don't have to go out there and spam groups with all my links, come and check out my stuff all the time. But just doing that extra thing like you're talking about, just being out there and talking and interacting, I just don't have the time to do it.
Same problems, and everybody has the same problem. I want to point out one more thing. This also feeds the algorithm. So whenever you're interacting a lot on social media, you are feeding the algo because people are liking, people are responding to your replies, people are interacting with you, and then Facebook or LinkedIn or X's algorithm also sees you as a valuable creator. And what happens is when you post in turn, it gets shown to a lot more people. Obviously, all the people you interacted with, they are going to see your post. If somebody replied to you, if somebody liked your content, you liked your reply, they're going to see your post. And apart from that, new people who you never interacted with are going to see your post because the algorithm then views you as somebody who's doing a great job on the platform, who's interacting a lot. And that is absolutely what Facebook and every other social media site wants. And doing that, like you said, is a full-time job. Nobody wants to do it. And that's the only reason why people like me and you, we do a great job in creating products or services, but we can't be out there all the time in social media. So when AI came in really good, and now we have really good AIs like GPT-4, Claude 3.5, Llama 3, all of these are very smart. They can do a great job of replying to posts and comments and really interacting at, I would say, Actually, I think it's better than human beings. Whenever I see the kind of job that AI does, frankly speaking, I don't see myself as doing such a great job unless I invest a lot of time. So it did practically do a better job than human beings. So what I did was I created a Chrome plugin that integrates with the web browser. You can use it on Chrome, you can use it on Edge, Microsoft Edge. You can use it on Brave and Vivaldi. These are the popular browsers that you can use it on. And whenever you go to a social media site like Facebook or X or LinkedIn or YouTube or Threads or Pinterest or like a bunch of them, all of them, whenever you go there, you can then reply to people's posts, reply to people's articles with just one click. Engage is going to read the content, and then based on what you choose, it's going to respond with the comment that is absolutely authentic, absolutely relevant, and very, very well written. So you won't be spamming. Like you said, group spamming has been a popular technique, but then people started getting banned because everything was the
Not
same.
adding any kind of value at all. I mean, people aren't even reading what people are commenting, and they're just going and pasting in their link. And I don't know about you, Sarah. If I see someone doing that, if I see someone just coming in and pasting their link, I'm gonna ban them from my group or my page, delete their comment, and they're done if they're not providing any kind of value. So I really like what you've done here. Why don't you go ahead and share your screen? I know that you've got you want to show us how it works, and you've got some actual results that you've gotten with it.
Absolutely. So I'm going to dive right in. Let me share my screen. Hold on, there should be a button down there. Okay. Let me know when you see my screen.
We are in.
Awesome. So, I'm not going to show the part where I actually install the plugin because it's just easy and it's the same as everything else. Now, here is the change. Now, whenever I go to, for example, x.com, and let's find a post that I want to interact with, like this one, it takes longer than you think, but it also gets better than you think. Wise stuff to say, right? And I want to engage with it. Now, I'm just going to click on it, and you see all these people who are replying to this guy. Obviously, when I reply to this person, I'm going to be in front of all these people too. So that's why you want to engage, because you're going to be then relevant to this person, but also all the other. And all you need to do is click on the reply box, and you will see a cute little Engagi icon on the reply box. Click on it, and out pops Engagi. And it's going to read the post by itself, which means the AI is going to be aware of what you are talking about, what the original content creator is talking about, and then you can decide what kind of reply you want to give. Do you want to agree, disagree, thank, congratulate, applaud, request information, ask question, or be sarcastic, be humorous, or even provide your own custom input? So if you want to do any of these, like I'm going to agree with this guy, and then you can decide how big a response do you want to give. Do you want to be brief, which is about 25 words? Or you want to be really long, which is about 300 words. You can choose anything in the middle. So I'm going to go for medium, which is about 80 words. Plus, Engagi lets you promote your own product. So you can see I have put in some templates, and you can add a new template by just clicking the plus button. You can edit.
Does that add a link in, or does that how does that promote your own product?
Okay, so now you can either put in a link, or you can just do a soft promotion. So when you create the template, like you put in the information about the template here, all I put is Voicey is a voice generation tool. But if you want to put in more information, including a link, you can do that. Now, the good thing is Engagi is not just going to put the stuff blindly in there. It's going to reinterpret it. It's going to put it in context of what's being said, and then try to promote it, which is 100% in sync with the original post of the creator. That's the magic. It's always unique and authentic.
You can be promotional if you want to be, depending upon the context and the platform that you're promoting on. But you don't have to be promotional if you don't want to be. You can just kind of go for the engagement and then occasionally promote stuff.
Absolutely. That's absolutely on you. So if you are in a Facebook group where you're allowed to promote stuff, by all means do that. But if you know the rules, you're not allowed to, then don't do that. Now, we also have multi-AIs. I was talking about AIs earlier. Now, I always like to use multiple AIs in my products, Mike. And the reason is that makes everything more unique. Now, if everybody in the world is using GPT-4, you can't just stand out if you use GPT-4 too. So I put in all the good AIs that are relevant and suitable for this product. So we've got GPT, we've got Claude, we've got Mistral, and the latest version of Llama 3. And we will keep adding the new AIs whenever they come out. For example, in this one, let's go for GPT-4 or Mini. all you need to do is click on generate and look at this. See, look at this. All I need to do is copy this and close this and paste it right over here. But look at this comment. It actually is absolutely 100% authentic and relevant. It addresses the person by name. It even recognizes the name. I couldn't agree more, Steen. Patience truly pays off, and the journey often leads to unexpected and amazing outcomes. Just like life, transforming challenges into growth takes time, and so on. It's absolutely on the point. I couldn't have written the comment that this AI have written in about 15 minutes, and it did that in 5 seconds. That's how crazy it can be.
No, someone watching this might be like, well, you're not putting a link to your product in this. You're not promoting anything. How is this going to drive you traffic and sales? And the thing is, I mean, this guy, he's got 3,000 views on this so far, but he could also comment on ones that have like 3 million views on them. And you're going to get access as that post goes viral. You're going to be able to piggyback on their success. And sure, you might only get maybe a 10, 20, 100 clicks to your profile on a post, depending upon how many it is. I can't say how many it's going to be, but from those people, they could potentially go over to your profile. They could potentially follow you. They could potentially click on any kind of links that you're sharing. It's kind of a long game in the fact that you're trying to build it up, but it can definitely snowball very quickly once you start building it up, once people start following you, once they start paying attention to what you're saying. It's definitely one of those things that, like I said before, I know that I should be doing. I never had the time to do it, and now I don't have an excuse.
Mike, I'm going to blow you away just a minute, but before I do that, here is something extra information. You added some great points, and I want to add a couple more things to you. So when you're replying to guys like this, now this guy is obviously a creator, he's an influencer, but think about all the top guys in your industry. Let's say I'm in the industry of making rubber duckies, and I want to connect with all the other people, the retailers who are selling my product, and the CEOs and the CTOs and the CMOs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add them on LinkedIn, and I'm going to interact with them all day. What happens is now they think I'm their best friend, because here, Steen is obviously going to notice my post, he's going to read it, and now when I'm interacting with him every day, it's going to foster more collaboration. So it can be used by B2B agencies amazingly. A lot of companies are trying to find clients and leads on LinkedIn. They're interacting with people, people who matter, people who could be the clients, and they're doing a lot of work trying to get that done. And with Engagi, it's just simple. The second thing is it really, really grows your reach and influence, because here is what happens. Now, when Steen likes my post, which he obviously will, X takes it as a signal that I put in something valuable. He didn't delete me because I'm going to put in trashy 100 comments everywhere. Steen is going to ban me. Everybody's going to ban me, and X will shadow ban me. My post will never be seen anywhere. But when he likes it, maybe he even replies to it, my clout, my score, social score is going to go up, and I will show you exactly what it does. So I'm going to show you the analytics of my X account. I've been using Engagi for just a month. So look at my stats in 3 months. This is what I was before I used Engagi. 2 impressions, 3 impressions. Like, it's crazy, bad performance. And look at what I'm doing now. 1,100 impressions. Like, look at the arrow go down.
And this is a really short amount of time too.
It's a month. That's what I was telling you when I told you that I'm gonna blow you away. This is a month. I have 1,400% boost in my impressions. I have profile visits that are up 1,700. I have 375% new followers. I have 842% replies, 2,700% more likes, and 1,000% more reposts. Think about that. Think about the kind of impact that I've been able to create by using engagement as a fuel to power my own posts.
Very cool. I love it.
I'm going to show you another stat, Mike, just for the good news of it. Like, we're going to my LinkedIn profile now, and I'm going to go into my LinkedIn stats. Let's go for the last 90 days. Look at how I was performing on LinkedIn earlier, and look at what I'm doing now. The new peak hit 190% up from the previous day, but my entire performance is up 462% on LinkedIn. 463.
That's big increase, Cyril. That's not like you're saying, oh, you get a 5% increase in engagement. I mean, this is huge.
Yeah, because I'm engaging all day. Now imagine this. Think about the multiplier effect. Now, if I was to really, really try and work hard, I might be able to engage with 30 people, or maybe 30 people on one network and maybe 20 on another one. But 50, I would be maxed out. Then my brain would stop working. I wouldn't be able to come up with anything relevant or authentic or useful at all. But with Engagee, I'm gonna hit the nail every single time. That's why this is the impact. That's why I'm getting ahead so fast, because people respond to me. So, if you see my notifications, look at this. People are liking me. People are replying to my comments. It's just going crazy. That's how simple it can be.
Great. That's really cool. And you showed us like LinkedIn, and you showed us Twitter or X, whatever we want to call it now. What other platforms does it work on?
Okay, Engagee works on every single platform, and it's the same technology, same easy to use system. It's a no-brainer. So again, you can just, for example, I'm back on LinkedIn. You have some Sam Jacobs say something. He's the CEO of a company that I always wanted to sell to. Fantastic. Comment on this. Use Engagee. This time I'm going to applaud him because he really took a lot of effort writing this long post, right? So big applause for Sam. I'm going to write a big post because it's a big post that I'm replying to. This time I'm going to use Claude 3 Haiku. Click on generate. And there we go. Nice big post, and paste it here. Guess what? Do you think, Sam, okay, it's actually too big for LinkedIn. I should have gone for Medium, but doesn't matter. I might delete something if I want to. Click on comment. You can bet Sam is going to take notice of it. He's going to like it, maybe, and reply to it, and that will increase my cloud. You can do the same thing on Facebook. So here I am on Facebook. Let's reload this. And we can scroll down a little bit. Okay, so this is Facebook being slow to me. Come on, Facebook. Okay, so I'm trying to find a post that actually says something which is not an image.
Obviously, because if it's an image, then I mean the software is going to respond to text.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly. But you can work around it. So even if you see an image, when you pop up Engagee, you can just describe the image, and Engagee is going to do the same job. So if you want to do that, absolutely. So we have David Perdue. He's an old friend of mine, really great guy. So he's obviously back to his home, but I'm not going to read the entire post. I'm going to click on comment. You see the cute little Engagee pop up over here. Click on it, and there we go. He's back for a funeral. So I want to sympathize with him. I'm not sure what the other thing says, but AI is going to do a great job of it. So I'm not going to promote anything, and I will use GPT-4. Fantastic. Click on generate. AI is going to read this stuff. Look at this. It's perfectly written on the point, right?
And that's good though, because I mean, if you were going to, it's nice that it's on top, because I mean, people sometimes are posting about not necessarily happy things sometimes, and you can sympathize with them. It has a multitude of emotions that can go on here. You also have the disagree on there, so that might get the agree one's probably just going to get someone to like it or to heart it or whatever, but the disagree one, that might get people kind of riled up a little bit, especially if you're disagreeing with what they're saying. You might get even more engagement.
But I got to tell you this, AI does a fantastic job. So here we have something that is obviously very at an emotional level, but I'm going to disagree with it. Let's see what AI comes up with. Look at this. I understand the sentiment, but I believe that while things change, the memories we hold are timeless. It's still a very, very nice contextual, something that people will not hate to see.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
So I'm trying to do a job here which really helps you grow. So even if I disagree, it's going to be in a manner which is not going to be rude. Now, if you want to be rude, you can be. So, be rude. But obviously, I love David. I'm not even going to be trying to rude to him.
Not be rude.
But let's be rude to ClickFunnels. Come on, Russ. You made too much money, so I can be rude to you. So group rules. Don't want to see your group rules. Click on comment and click on Engagee. Be rude. That's it. Let's see what happens. Look at this. It is mocking, whatever they're saying, and it's being rude. So you can put in anything you want. The AI will interpret it. AI will put it in context, and it will do a great job of this. Now, I can even promote my stuff while being rude. So let's promote Voicey while being rude. See, look at this. Now it's going to be rude and promote your product. So you can.
What do you see? It's a voice generation tool that actually gets results. Try something new. And I like that you're kind of doing that, and it's kind of a neat way of promoting where you're not putting a link to your product, because if you do that, that's a little more aggressive. Here, you're potentially getting someone to go, oh, what is Voicey? And they go out there and search it themselves. You're getting that interest there, or they click on your link and kind of see what you're all about. So it's promotional, but it's not aggressively promotional.
Yeah, but if you want to be aggressively promotional, Mike, I'm not going to stop you. You can put in your link in the promotion, just modify it, put in your link, and then Engagi is going to put your link in there. It's not going to stop you. But yeah, it's, you want to put the axe on your foot. Well, it's a tool. I make the tools. You judge how you want to use them. So this was Engagi, and it just works on every single website. So it's the same thing on YouTube. You go to YouTube. Let's say we go for this one, He-Man versus Superman.
Superman and He-Man.
I'm going to pause it. Let's say, what about this one? Click on reply. You have the Engage icon, reply, and then you can decide how you want to, request more information. Fantastic. Look at this. Absolutely on the point. You just need to decide how you want to respond, and Engagi takes care of the rest.
It's so much better because I mean, as a YouTube channel owner, I get comments all the time that people are like, just generic, great work, good job, and I just delete them because they provide no value. But this year, I wouldn't know that someone hadn't actually even read the comments or whatever. I would let this stick on my channel because it looks like it's a real comment, and that's what really makes this different from other stuff out there. I had a question though. As far as I know, you're using AI and you're using all this technology. Are there limits on how like, do I need to have my own API? Do I need to pay for the API and stuff for all these different things? How's that going to work?
Okay, so I think asking you to put your API key is really a stupid idea, because that locks you onto the AIs. Then I can't give you the new stuff that comes in. So in all my apps, whether it's Bloggy, whether it's AI Collective or Voicey, and even Engagi, I use a credit system. So when you purchase the app, you do get a very generous grant of credits, which could last you for months or even years, depending on how much you engage. And then you can always buy more credits for a very, very affordable price right inside the app. That's the system I follow, because that gives me the liberty of bringing you all the new stuff that comes in. AI is an evolving technology. I want to be able to offer you the next new AI model without locking you in, and that's the only way I can do that, and it's fair to everyone.
Cool. Okay, so that's how you do that, and then I know the way that you're doing this is you've got for your launch, you've got the front end offer that people can buy on the sales page, and then you're doing something called a fast pass, which is going to give all of the upgrades together. Can you talk to me about what people are going to be getting if they decide after they purchase the offer they see on the sales page, if they go and they upgrade to that fast pass, what's going to be included inside of that?
Okay, so the front-end offer is Engagi Elite.
By the way, unless you're going to show something else that's included.
No, I think I'm done with the demo, and nice. Let's go back to Skype. Here we go. Hold on. You can see that I don't get on so many calls. Confirm, stop sharing. All right, so you should see me now.
Back.
Awesome. So Engagi Elite is the front-end offer. It's got the basic features which are great for personal use if you're using it for yourself and you're not a professional creator, you don't want to be a professional influencer, and you don't want to work for other people, that is promote other people's businesses, then you can go for Elite. But then I heavily recommend that you get the entire fast pass, and there are a couple of reasons. Firstly, Mike, this is the only time I'm going to sell a one-time version of it. You know that I create a lot of products, and right after launch, all of my great products are going to recurring. You're going to have to pay monthly or yearly for it, but then I do upgrade them a lot. I bring in a lot of features, so when people buy the one-time version, they get all the good stuff in the future for free too. So get it for the one-time version.
Cyril, I mean, I've known Cyril for how many years now? I think over 10 years now, and he maintains his products, he updates them, and he also sets it up so that these are going to be full-time, long-term products for him. So right now he's going to make some money during his launch period, and he's going to, we like to call them a cash injection. Sometimes I don't know if you've ever used that, but
Yeah, I use that term too all
yeah,
the
like
time.
just a bunch of money coming in to kind of pay for the cost of development and pay to kind of move it forward. And then I know that you do change it to a recurring. So if you guys do want to get in on this, and you don't want to be paying a reoccurring fee, get in during the launch. I mean, if you want, you can wait and pay reoccurring for it. It's up to you. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
also going to be more expensive, Mike.
Yeah.
So, so on the launch, I'm going to give you the best price, and after the launch, it's going to be more expensive. People are going to have to pay around double of what they're going to pay. But I will have some products in the funnel and the fast pass, actually the fast pass, that they will not be able to buy at all. So then I have Engagi Pro, which is a part of the fast pass deal, which gives you much more capabilities. It gives you better AIs and also gives you 50,000 credits. Plus, it gives you a commercial license, so you can use it to provide services to local businesses. You can talk to other people and tell them, hey, I'm going to get you clients. What do you think about paying me a big pile of money? And if you can get the result for them, like I just showed you, you bet they will pay you that big pile of money, and you can get recurring clients who can pay you monthly, month after month, because you're going to be doing the work with Engagi, but they might think that you're doing a great job of posting great relevant engagement on their behalf. So that's one thing you could do.
And it's
The
something that you could
second,
do. That's something that you could do for like any business that provides as a service, and it's something that they like. You and I both talked about today. We're both successful business owners, and we know that we should be engaging with people, but we just don't have time to do it. So you think that Cyril and I are the only people that don't have time to do that? There's tons of people out there, and especially if you can show results. One of the things that impressed me the most out of this entire call was not the fact of like what the software necessarily does. It's the results that you actually got from it. So if you're able to show, and when if you are going to sell this to people, for your first clients, you could, I'm pretty sure, Cyril, you're okay with people showing the results that you got. Are you okay with them saying, hey, these are the
absolutely,
results? Yeah.
this is my live profile. It's right in front of you.
So you can use that in the beginning, but then after you get a couple clients, you get one client and you show, hey, I got this pizza place down the road, and look, their followers and their engagement was like this, and then 1 month after beginning, I was able to get it up to this, and we can see the increase in traffic, the increase in engagement. Would you like me to do the same thing for you? And then you get one client, two clients, three clients. And once you're able to show results that you're getting for people, because that's what people want. People don't care about having a Facebook page or a Google profile or a website. Those are just in the product world, those are kind of like features. And what people want are the benefits. They want what that product, what that thing, what that actually creates for them. So if you're able to show people, I can get you more sales, I can get you more traffic, more engagement. I mean, it's a perfect thing to sell, and no one else is doing this. I haven't heard of, like, I've heard of people doing like social media managing for people before, like posting on their social media profiles, but I've never seen people provide this service where you're actually going out there and engaging. So anyways, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, this is absolutely new, Mike. And also, I have the next level, which is Engagi reseller version. So people can go for the reseller plan of the software where they get 70 licenses to sell, which is only the part, the fast pass, and it's not really something I will sell after the launch. So once the launch is over, the reseller plan is going away. But during the launch with fast pass, they get 70 licenses that they can sell and get more sales from. So that's also an additional product that people have in the fast pass. Then we also get Mighty Memes, which is a great product for creating memes. It's also part of the funnel. And Bloggy AI, it's an AI software that creates articles, that creates blog articles, and you can connect it to your WordPress blog and have 100% automated blog running just like that. So these are the amazing products that I have in the funnel. The FastPass deal, which will be sold at a very special price, so you will have the option to upgrade to the FastPass when you buy the front end, and I totally recommend that you get it because it's not going to be available after the launch for any price.
Cyril, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there anything else? I know that you guys, if you're watching this, I'm going to send this out today. So as we're recording this, I know you guys, are you having a special webinar? Is it Thursday, Friday? How's that working?
Okay, so I got two webinars. The first one is on the 15th. I think it's Friday, and it's going to start at 2 p.m. EST. So join that webinar. I will be on the call live. I'll be talking to you. And if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, or you want to discuss something with me, that's the great opportunity to talk to me, understand from me, the developer, how to use Engagi the best in your business. I will be also demonstrating Engagi in a more detailed manner. I'll be talking about a lot of Engagi features that I couldn't cover in this call. Then I also have another live webinar on the 16th at 10 a.m. EST. So you can come in on the 15th at 2 p.m. or on the 16th at 10 a.m. based on your convenience. These two webinars are going to be live. So I would say take out the time, get on the call with me, because that's when I can give you the maximum value. That's my message.
Perfect, Cyril. Again, thank you so much for coming on the show, and best of luck with your launch.
Thank you so much, Mike. It's always a pleasure.